1, 2, 3, come on!
Come on, come on.
Today we will have a very special guest. She is an alumnus of Cebu Technological University Barili campus with flying colors, and now she is already an educator influencing and touching the lives of our young people who are our youths. So, without further ado, give it up for Miss Jellian R. Duhaylungsod. So, thank you so much, Ma'am, for considering my invitation as my interviewee regarding developing strategies in terms of interpersonal and intrapersonal skills. So, before I start my questions, please introduce yourself, a brief introduction to yourself.
Alright, so before I introduce myself to our viewers, I would like to say thank you, and it's my pleasure to be
You're
here.
welcome, Ma'am.
Right, so that's it. So now allow me to introduce myself to everybody, right? Okay, so my name is Miss Jellian R. Duhaylungsod, 22 years of age, graduated from Cebu Technological University, Baril campus, and currently teaching at Balat National High School, Balang, Malboa, Cebu. Thank you.
Alright, so thank you, Ma'am. So, may I ask, how many years or months are you in the service?
So far, I'm not like too long in the service. I'm quite new, right? So I started in the month of January, so we are now in November, so 10 months maybe? Yeah, if I'm not
Alright.
mistaken. Yeah.
So, since you're still quite a beginner in the
Yeah.
dep ed, what difficulties do you experience or encounter in getting along or dealing with your colleagues? And how do you manage it?
So it's a good question, right? Because as a beginner in the field of teaching, or in the job, it's you will really encounter lots of difficulties, not just you. When we talk about the work, it's not just all about that one, but of course, in your colleagues or with your colleagues. Why? Because of course we all know that your colleagues or your workmates come from a diverse background, diverse culture with different experiences in life, and you cannot expect them to have the same personality, behaviors, and etc. Right? So as a beginner, so based on my experience, all you have to do is to like be flexible, right? Be flexible in dealing those different kinds of behavior. Embrace that diversity of behavior and enjoy the work. Yeah. So that's the most important thing. Be flexible, right? Be flexible. Embrace those difficulties, right? Because it's part of learning as a beginner. And do not stress yourself with those difficulties with regard to your colleagues, but instead enjoy the job, enjoy the work, right? So, and of course pray. That's the only thing. Okay. Alright.
So, based on your answer, what kind of people do you prefer or do you like to work with?
Right. So that's like have you like see the conflict, or I mean, even though your workmates come from a diverse background, but still we do have our preference, right? Even though like the difficulties, I mean the diversity of your like the background, but we still have the preference as to who we would like to work with, right? And in my case, I prefer to work with those people who's friendly, approachable, and trustworthy. most importantly trustworthy, because as of now it's very rare for you to find a real one, right? So that's it.
So, is it essential to have a standard in choosing a workmate, despite the fact that we came from the diverse culture, diverse upbringing?
Yes. As a person, even though not only in the workplace, right, but in a real life situation, of course, you really need to set your standard as to who would you like to be with, right? And as what they have said, as the saying goes, birds with the same feather flock together, right?
Alright.
So always remember that means that the person whom you would like to be with, always remember that you, that circle of yours, you do have the same qualities, right? Because of course you don't want to be in a group whose whose personality of yours do not fit or do not suit or doesn't suitable to that kind of people, to that kind of birds, right? Particularly the feeders. So that's it. Alright? Yeah, that's it.
So, thank you. So, do you experience to be inferior to your colleagues, and how do you cope up with that?
As a beginner, we cannot really say no. You cannot answer, or you cannot say no. I never tried to be inferior. Yes, I'm a beginner, but I never tried that one. For me, it's a big no, no, no. Because of course, as a beginner, you will act like, oh my god, I'm very small, and then because the other one are like, your other workmates are like 5 years in the service, 2 years, like that. And in my case, that time it's my first day, so you need to like just sit down there and listen to them, and yeah, be quiet. That's it. And I cope up. Yeah, I've tried to be like inferior. Yeah, I've experienced that one. And the only thing that made me like, the only thing that I can say, or that, I mean, that helps me in coping up that inferiority of mine, is that like I am motivating myself, telling myself, oh my god, it's okay. Life is really like that. Do not mind them, or something like that. And of course, pray. Yeah, you may not have a true friend in your workplace, but you have God. So, um, what like what is inside your heart? For example, someone or one of your colleague like um, mad at you or something, just pray to God, ask for His guidance. That ask Him that that person, the workmate of yours, like He will enlighten the mind of it, not to like get like, not to scold you or something. Instead, will help you. Yeah, so that's it.
Alright, so have you ever tried to walk out whenever you are hot seat, for example, in a meeting or in the middle of class discussion?
No.
Alright.
And if I will be in that situation, like the word hot seat, I will never walk out. Instead, I will face those questions the best I can. I will never walk out.
Alright, so what are your strategies in developing your interpersonal and intrapersonal skills in the workplace?
In the workplace, when we talk about interpersonal, that refers you as a person, like you're a friendly, right? When we talk about intrapersonal, it's all about yourself. Like you like to meditate or something, talking to yourself. You don't want to mingle with other people. Yeah, right. Now, let's go first with the intrapersonal. Right. So there are really times we can never deny the fact that there are times or there are moments that we wanted to be alone. Why? In my case, why I want to be alone. First reason is, for example, I have like my I have lots of I like my mind is very like thinking so much things, and I want to clear my mind as to what to do first, what is the right thing to do. So I need to talk myself, right? I need to meditate um, the queries that I have in my mind, right? So I need to be alone. I need to think twice, and everything before I will act things, right? Now, in the interpersonal, okay, in the interpersonal, at some point, of course, because you are interpersonal, you do have the interpersonal inside you, friendly, right? You're friendly, but too much friendly will kill you, maybe, or what? Being too much friendly is like not that good because, for example, um, like you are always smiling to towards a person or some towards with your colleagues and they are not responding. So you as an interpersonal person, of course, like you will react. In my case, I will respond to that certain um, situation. How? The next time, the next time that our paths will meet, I will no longer smile because I've learned that it's not good. Like because I already tried to smile at him or her, but he or she just ignored me. So it I am just wasting my time or my smile and of like the smile, it's wasted. So I will no longer do that again. So that's me.
Alright, so last question. So,
Thank you, Lord.
what can you suggest to those individuals who are still a novice in the field of working in a team or in establishment or basically in the depth end?
Um, for those beginners, not just in the workplace, but if you like in the school, if it's the first day of the school, if you are in a team or in an organization, always keep in mind that you are in a diverse world. Each person that you will encounter in your association, in your workplace, in the school, is different, right? So, all you need to do uh, is that be flexible to each and every person that you will encounter. Be ready to embrace their difficulties. And of course, the most important thing is be real, be true to yourself, and enjoy life. That's it. Enjoy life. And do not be disappointed or do not be easily disappointed, for example, because you are in a diversity environment, in a diverse environment, so you can never expect it's always that you will be always happy or you will be always like sad or something. Instead, be lucky, or I mean be happy that you are in that certain group, you are in that certain workplace. Why? Because through diversity you will grow as a person. you will grow as a person in such a way that you will be dealing different kinds of personality. You will be learning how to handle this kind of personality, this kind of personality, and this kind of personality, especially in school, which is very much helpful as you go out to the four walls of the classroom or to the school. It's very helpful because that the school is a training ground of the real world of like the realization that if you're outside, if you're in the workplace, the situation inside the classroom is pretty much the same in your workplace. Why? Because people inside the classroom and the people who are your workmates are very much the same when it comes to diversity. So be thankful if you can encounter lots of difficulties as you are in school, as you grow old, as you grow up, because that thing, just think positive that everything happens for a reason. That's the main thing, so that you can have a very positive perspective in life. And then of course, just enjoy life, be happy, and of course pray to God. That's your weapon, right? Whatever you want to become in your life, whatever victory you will have, whatever endeavor you will or you wanted to go on or have with, let God be the center of it, right? So because nothing is impossible with Him, right? So that's it. That's the advice that I want you to have, or that I want you to receive and perceive. Yeah, that's it.
Alright, so thank you very much, Miss Jellian. And
Yeah,
certainly you've enlightened me and
Oh,
and I
really?
grasped a lot of
My pleasure.
information that you've injected to not only to me but to our viewers. So thank you very much, Ma'am
You're
Jellian.
very welcome.
It is my great honor. So that's it. God bless you and your family, and take care of yourself. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye.
So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope that you've grasped a lot of information from Miss Jellian R. Duhaylungsod, and see you next time to my next videos. Thank you. Bye.